Hello everyone, this is Experience the Korean Spirit and I'm your host, Jin. How much do you know about Korean dance? For Koreans, dancing is an expression of their way of life, so it contains the pain and sorrow as well as joy and excitement of their everyday life. Well, today I'm going to give you a taste of the Korean spirit and culture by introducing you to the traditional Korean dance, Seoungmu.
Dance is the most primitive form of expression for mankind. Dance, which has developed along with the advent of history, forms the basis of all forms of art. That's why the culture and the soul of the people are inherent within a dance form. Broadly, traditional Korean dance can be divided into palatial dance and folk dance. Palatial dance is for ceremonies and celebration purpose within the palace, and folk dance is a dance form passed down by ordinary people. Seoungmu is one form of folk dance. As one can find in a historical reference, Koreans have for a long time especially liked to dance. It is said that on special occasions, all the folks from the village would celebrate with dancing and partying all night.
In every dance, there are basic motions. The same applies to Korean dance. The basic motions in Seoungmu can be classified as 맺는형, 어르는형, and 푸는형.
맺는형 is a dance movement where you can build up tension and is a stationary movement. There's little physical activity. Within the small movement, 3 exits very deep yet subtle form of dance. The movements are little, but a heavy tension flows within. 푸는형 is a dance movement where you release tension and is a dynamic movement. It emits emotions in all directions. Its movement is very opening to the surrounding. It frees all the tension of 맺는형 in a swift motion and blasts out all the locked up emotions. 어르는형 is a dance movement where you relax and is between the 맺는형 and 푸는형. The movement is sometimes stationary like the 맺는형 and dynamic like the 푸는형. Building up tension, relaxing and releasing the tension explains in simple form the principles of dance and can also be expressed within the words tying and untying in the simplest form. That is the principle of yin and yang, just as Nanjin was transformed to Jin. It's like the rules of the universe or the meaning of life and forms the basis of all the truth that governs life. Dance sublimes through an artistic movement the fundamentals of life. And that can be observed in the principle of building up tension and releasing tension. Seoungmu forms the core of traditional Korean dance. It is unsure when Seoungmu was created. It contains many elements of Buddhism, but it cannot be said definitely that it is derived from Buddhism. By observing the soul within the consumption of dance movements, it must have started from the description of Korean people's everyday activities by a dance form and through the passage of time should have formed the basic structure. Seoungmu attained the form of dancing as a folk dance around early 1900 by Hang Sang-jun. Hang Sang-jun was a master of Bu and a traditional dance. He systemized and structured many forms of folk dances, including Seoungmu, and transformed it as a form of performing art. A person who developed Seoungmu after Han Sang-jun was his granddaughter, Han Young-suk. With her effort, Seoungmu was designated in 1969 as a Korean Intangible Cultural Treasure number 27. Professor Lee A-ju is the next in the lineage of Seoungmu after Hanyoung-suk. Traditional Korean dances are passed down observing strictly its lineage. Lee Ejun frequently visits the cemetery of her teacher. Dancers pay respect to their teachers even after their deaths. Lee Ejun learned to dance at the age of 7. She became an apprentice to the master Han Young-suk around the age of 20 and has performed Seoungmu for over 30 years. Seoungmu is one of the best-known dance of other forms of traditional dances. Its graceful and diverse movements attracts many people wanting to learn Seoungmu. Let us learn about Seoungmu from the human living treasure of Professor Lee Ejun, who holds the lineage of Seoungmu.
Wow, that's really great. I went to your performance and I thought it was wonderful. So I brought along someone who'd like to learn Seoungmu from you. This is Eva.
Hello, nice to meet you.
예,
My name is
반갑습니다.
Eva. My name is Eva. I'm from Poland. I saw Seoungmu several times. It's so attractive. I would like to learn it. Could you please teach me?
Well, so I guess this is what you wear when you dance, right? So could you tell us about the dress you wear when you dance Seoungmu?
네, 에바가
I'll
옷을
explain
입은
after
다음에
Eva
설명드리도록
has changed her clothes.
Then we'll try it on you first. Well, I guess Eva's all dressed up now. Could you explain to us about this outfit?
네, 승무는 우선
When
한국을
performing
기본으로
Seoungmu,
이렇게 치마
one wears the
저고리를
basic
나누고요.
Korean attire of dress
그 위에
and
이제
chokori
장삼을
inside,
입어요. 장삼이라는
and wears
것은
the Buddhist robe
소매가
outside.
긴 옷이라는
Cheongsam
의미인데
means
이
clothes with a
소매가
long
긴 거는
sleeve, and a long sleeve
영원한
symbolizes
우리들의
eternal
영원,
wish and
희망을
hope.
이제 의미하는
That's why
거예요.
one puts
춤출 때
drumsticks inside the
그 안에
sleeve
이런 붓가락을
while
껴가지고
dancing and
탁
scatters it
하늘로
across the
뿌리는
sky.
거는
It holds the
하늘로
ideal
손을
of
닿아서
Cheongjian,
땅하고
where a
만나는
spiritual
바람이
line is formed,
천지임을
connecting the sky with the
가상을
land.
가지고 있어요, 이 옷이.
Well, when I saw the performance, I
Yeah.
definitely thought the Changsam was the most impressive
예,
part.
예. 그렇게 하고 그 위에 이제 이 가사를
Wear kasa
이런
outside by
식으로
tying the ring to it
고일매가지고
and make a knot
고리처럼
like this.
이렇게 입어요. 그래서 이걸로 이제 매듭을 져주는 거죠. 그렇게 하고 지금 이 꽃갈은 요게 쓰면은 이렇게
Gogal
삼각.
has a triangle shape.
삼에 우리나라는 그
Koreans give special meaning to the number 3. The triangle is said to encompass all the world.
세상을 차단을 하죠. 그 의미는 자기 마음을 향해서 자기 내면으로 모든 마음을 집중해 가지고 하나의 그러한 중심을 이룬다는 그러한 의미를 가지고 있어요.
Well, I guess every element of this dress has a deep meaning, and I guess this completes the outfit.
네, 그렇죠. 바로 그러한 거죠.
So, these are the
우리들의
basic
기본
philosophies and the ideals that the Koreans possess.
The charm of Seoungmu lies in the fancy movement of the Changsam. Seoungmu is a fantastic dance which incorporates the various characteristics of many traditional Korean dances. Well, from next time, we'll have Master Lee with us to teach us the traditional Korean dance, Seoungmu. Well, this is all for today. Thanks for joining us, and I'll see you next time.